It's me with Barbalicious. How you guys doing? Hello. So I am going to do tonight for supper is we're gonna do Bannock Pizza tonight. So I'm gonna make some Bannock. And this is the Bannock that I did on my food truck, and it was a recipe that a friend of mine gave me in school, Tanisha. And it took a long time for me to get this recipe from her. One, because she only gave me certain things of the recipe. And she told me I could not share this with anybody. And I've never shared it with anybody. So you're seeing me put ingredients in, but I'm not telling you what the ingredients are, because she will kick my butt. But I remember when we first met her in my first year of school, chef would tell her to go make some Bannock, Tanisha. And the first time she made it, it was like, oh my God, like this, I love this Bannock. This is so good. And then after that, chef would always get her to make Bannock. And anytime she would go in to make the Bannock in the bake shop, she'd run in there really, 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 really fast. And then by the time we would wash our hands and get in there to see what she would do, she'd already have it, all the ingredients all mixed in. She would just be adding the water to it. She would never share her recipe with us. So then she kind of shared half of the recipe with me near the end of the year, but she didn't give me everything. She just kind of said, you know, flour and water, that's it. And I'm like, no, there's more to it than that. And she kind of giggled and laughed and carried on, and she would never tell me. So then the second year, I had my food truck in between those two things, and I was playing around with the recipe of her Bannock and then adding other stuff to it, and I knew it wasn't the same as her recipe. And I still used the Bannock, the recipe that I came up with, but it wasn't as good as her recipe. So I was just like, this is not right. So in second year, when she came back for the second year, I asked her, I was telling her the story of me doing the Bannock on my food truck and stuff, and she was laughing at me. She thought it was really funny. And so then she's like, oh, fine then. And she gave me the recipe, but she's like, do not share this with anybody. So I was like, okay, I won't. So I was so happy that Tanisha gave me her recipe for Bannock. And I've been using it ever since, and I've never shared it with anybody. I've never given it out, Tanisha. Kept it to myself. And yeah, so now I'm making it again. So this is Tanisha's recipe. And I'm just gonna make Bannock with it. So she told me when you mix it up, it's gotta be soft as a baby's bum. So that's what I got here, is soft as a baby's bum. And it's kind of still sticky a little bit, but not sticky, and that's what she kind of told me what to do. So I incorporated everything, and it's all ready. And I know everybody's got their own recipe for Bannock, and everybody says theirs is the best, which probably is. But this is just my favorite. This is the one I like out of the Bannock that I've tried. I really like this one. So anyways, that's the Bannock. I'm just gonna leave it here for a second, clean up my mess, and I'll come back and show you what else I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm back, and I've got all my fixings. You can do what you wanna do. I do what I do. I just had some leftover store-bought pizza sauce, but I do have a recipe for homemade pizza sauce, and it's just, tomato paste, can of that with a can of water, and then it's got oregano in it, basil, Italian seasoning, garlic, Parmesan cheese, I forget the other spice. Anyways, and you just mix it up, and it's good too. I like it. I use both, but because I had this, I gotta use this up first. So I'm gonna do that. I've got some shrimp, I got some salami, pepperoni, I got green peppers, I got sausage, mushrooms, bacon, tomato, and I got some jalapeno peppers, and I got matzo cheese, marbled cheese, and Parmesan cheese. So I have my oven heated up to 450. I got a pizza stone here. Love it. Use it all the time. This is like the best thing ever. So I got that. And got my Bannock. So I'm just gonna take some of my Bannock. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour down so it doesn't stick. Right, like so. And then I'm gonna take some of my Bannock. Here, it's still, oh, maybe it might be still a little too sticky here. So I'm gonna add some flour to this. Like so. See. Pat it out if you want. I don't know how to roll pizza dough, even though I kind of don't make it. Well, I make it, but I don't. I'm not, I cheat and I use a rolling pin. So I'm just gonna roll it out here because I can't form a circle and make it all pretty and do all that jazzy stuff like they do in a pizza place. I can't do that. And my pizzas turn out to be more square than round too, doing it like this. So, whatever. I don't care as long as it's good, right? It all goes in and out. Doesn't matter. Goes in one hole and comes out a different hole. As long as it goes down the hole, good, tasting good, then you're happy. So, that's my philosophy anyways. As long as it goes down good. I don't care how it comes out. Well, I do care how it comes out, but it's not like I'm going to taste it. So, and I've wrecked this dough because I ripped it because it's stuck to the counter. So I got a hole in it right here, so I'm just trying to patch it up. That's what I mean. I'm not very good. I'm not a good pizza maker. So I have my pizza dough and I'm just going to roll it on, well, my Bannock dough. Just go like this. And I bring my pizza stone over and I put it on my pizza stone, and you can put cornmeal down if you'd like. I don't, because my stone is so seasoned now that nothing sticks to it. Like before it used to stick, but now it doesn't. So now I'm just gonna form this out, kind of make it look like a pizza shape, sort of. And put this underneath. This is my handle to put it in the oven. So, there you go. There's the pizza crust. I'm just gonna wipe my hands here in the sink to get all the dough off so I can start with the ingredients to put on my pizza. So I got that. And so we're gonna start with pizza sauce first. Right, so I put on, and you can use pizza sauce, you can use ranch dressing, you can use Caesar dressing, you can do anything you want on your base of your pizza for sauce. You can even use ketchup for all I care. Hot sauce, yeah, like it's just endless what you can start with your base. So if I do chicken pizzas, like you can even do barbecue sauce too, right? You can have a chicken barbecue. You can have pulled pork barbecue. You can have steak fajita. You can do salsa, put salsa on here, and then you can have a taco with it, like, you know, whatever your heart desires. Okay, so this is how I make my pizza. Not saying that this is the right way, not saying this is the wrong way, but this is the way I do mine. You can do yours however you want. I throw on a little bit of cheese on the bottom, like so, just a little bit, just so something will stick to it. And then I throw on some pepperoni, a couple slices of pepperoni. And I do, everybody's kind of got a favorite in my house. And then I'm going to do some salami. So I kind of accommodate everybody's pizza. Like Rand likes meat lovers. Ryan likes just cheese. I personally just like tomato and cheese on my pizza. I'm not really a, like, I like it all. Okay, I didn't get this sexy by liking vegetables. I like it all. Let's just face the facts here. Okay, so there's my meat down. Now I'm gonna put another little bit of mozzarella cheese down, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna put some mushrooms down. So it's yummy, delicious, with a little bit of shrooms. Not everybody likes mushrooms. So like I said, do yours your way. I do mine my way. I'm gonna throw down some green peppers, like so. I'm gonna put on a bit of bacon, like this, a little bit of bacon. I'm gonna put on some sausage. And this is just like one of those little breakfast sausage patties. It's not like sausage meat. Like you could cut up like a sausage link and throw in here too. But this is what I had on hand. I'm using everything I have. It's basically I've had on hand. The only thing I didn't have was the mozzarella cheese. That was the only thing I had to go out and buy to do this pizza. So it's relatively, you know, I try to use what I have on hand when I do pizzas and stuff like that. So I'm gonna add more mozzarella cheese on here now. Like so. I got a couple of Bill-sized cheese in here.
Look at Billy, I've got some cheese for you.
You gonna come get it? No, he's just looking at me like, are you kidding, lady? There we go. There he comes. Yay, Billy, he's coming for the cheese. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw on a couple of these shrimpies. Just on the top, like so. And I'm gonna put a couple of the jalapeno peppers on top too. Or jalapeno pepper. They're not pickled, these are just cut up. I took the seeds out because I don't want the heat. But if you like hot, by all means, leave the damn seeds in. I don't, I tried it once. Way too hot for this cookie. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven and it's gonna roughly take about 25 minutes to a half hour to cook. That's why I start cooking them fairly early. Like it's 4:30 in the afternoon right now. And I start cooking them because it takes a half an hour to do each pizza. So, yeah, so by the time all the pizzas are done, we can sit down and eat. You know, you're getting kind of late. So anyhow, I start early and whatever, because, you know, you can eat pizza cold. You don't need to have a hot pizza. So anyways, I'm going to stick this in the oven and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. See you Hi, this is our pizza. I took it out of the oven. It was in there for about 25 minutes. So it's cooked. This is pizza number 1. So it's all nice and coated on the bottom. See, it's beautiful. So I'm just going to do up another one and okay, so I'm going to start on my other pizza now. So I'm going to put a little bit of flour down. Get this. See if I can do it. And I won't be able to. No. So I'll just roll it out like I did the other one. And I do this because I took my other pizza out and I have it cooling on a cutting board back behind me before I cut it. And I've got my stone there, and I've done this trial and error. Is I've rolled this all out, got the pizza all ready. Once the other pizza's done, I bring the stone over here, and when I do that and try to put the pizza that I fully made on the stone, it don't work. So what I've learned is to roll it out, put it on the stone, and make the pizza on the stone. It's way easier. So I just take it, leave it over there like that. I'll come and grab my stone. And it will be warm because it's just coming out of the oven a little bit too, right? So it's going to be a little bit warm, but that's okay. So put it down like so. And again, I'm going to, that's weird. I'm surprised it didn't fall off when I was squirting it. put some dressing down like that. Spread it out. This one I am going to do for Miss Ryan, because she only likes cheese pizzas. She don't like no meat on her pizza. So, but sometimes I'll throw a pepperoni on there just because I'm that type of person. So I got all this meat sauce down, saucy sauce. We're gonna put some of the marble cheese down. We'll put some mozzarella cheese down, like so. I'm gonna do some, oh yeah, and my other pizza too, about 5 minutes before it came out, I added some chili flakes to it and Parmesan cheese, and I put a couple more shrimps on there too, just because I needed to use up the shrimps. So put that on there, like that, and then this is what I mean when I say I do. I'm just gonna take a piece of pepperoni and put it right in the middle like that. Kind of pisses her off a little bit, so it's fun and games. Anyways, so I'm gonna put this pizza in the oven, and it'll take about 20 minutes again, so I'll come back and show you what it looks like. This is Ryan's cheese pizza. It was in for about 15 minutes. It's golden brown on the bottom. So I'm just gonna let it cool and cut, and then I'm gonna start. Okay, so this is my last pizza, the third and final one. So basically now what I do is I just kind of use up whatever's left for ingredients, throw it on there, and that's what I do from the last pizza. So, just gonna put my sauce on. More sauce. Okay, like so. There we go. Again, I'm going to add a little bit of cheese onto the bottom, like that. Put on a couple pieces of salami and pepperoni. Since I have like a big meat pizza already, I'm just going to do a couple pieces like this. And then I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese, just a little bit. That. I'm going to add the last little bit of mushrooms that I have cut up here, some peppers, the last bit of bacon. I got fresh tomatoes here, but I'll put those on top when I do that. So I'll do that. So I have that like that. And a couple more shrimpies here too. So I'll just add more cheese. More mozzarella cheese on top. So, and then I'm going to throw the tomatoes on top. And then I'm going to put the shrimps on here too. The last couple shrimps that I have. And I'm just going to spread this all out to the edge so everything is covered, and that's it. And then I'm going to let it cook, and it'll probably take about 20 minutes or so. I'll check it. And then about 5 minutes before it comes out, I'll add some Parmesan cheese onto it too, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So it came out of the oven. Again, it was in there for about 25 minutes. Crispy on the bottom. So I just take it off and I put it here on the cutting board and I cut it up. This here I cool and put it away, and that's it. So that is Bannock Pizza. That's for supper tonight. Goodbye.